Why is my character looking at us like that? Chill out. I was trying to wave and say, oh, welcome to the video. But instead, we just get this death stare. That's terrifying. Anyway, today, as I jump off of a 40-foot light post, today we're focusing on realism. For whatever reason, and I think myself, I'm guilty of this, realism has been like this really controversial topic when it comes to the new EA Skate. It wasn't really a huge deal in Skate 1, Skate 2, Skate 3. We weren't complaining about the lack of realism, doing Christ air backflips. Like, that wasn't really a thing. And while me personally, my play style, I really enjoy simulating real skateboarding, which in turn, that's like realistic skating. I like Skater XL, I like Session, I like mimicking what either myself or other skateboarders can do in real life. However, even coming from, oh my god, sometimes I swear it throws me down Switch sometimes, even though I have my default stance set as goofy. Every now and then it'll just make me not be goofy anymore. And then we have to set our board down. We gotta, oh, come on. Get me good. Oh my god, this is absurd. I just want to skate goofy, man. All that, and I'm still skating regular. Where I'm trying to go with this is that even though my playstyle is on the more realistic side, I love, and what I've always loved about the Skate series, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever we're calling this, is you don't have to. Like, yeah, you can play realistic, which is what we're going to focus on here today, but you can also do crazy stuff, and I like that freedom to play however you want. Now, today, we're going to be watching the homie Pigeon Thief and using some of his settings. Whenever I stream or even just comments, I've got a ton of people recommending me to check out Pigeon Thief's realistic EA Skate 4, whatever we're calling this game, settings. And if I had to guess, I would assume this video right here, how to make Skate as realistic as possible. Because right now, I think the only...
Today, I want to shoot.
I love... the emotes are growing on me too, just how dumb they are. Start the intro off waving.
For you guys, my settings and how I've set up Skate as realistic as possible.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of
Settings
options
look good.
and a lot of settings that let
It's
you
almost like
customize
Skater
your
XL-y,
experience
honestly.
and how you want Skate to feel and how you want it to play. Now, you're not going to get Session Skate Sim, Skater XL levels of customization.
Okay, hold on. I think I saw he had some chapters here. Oh, the video starts at 000. Makes sense.
You're not going to get Skate Sim levels of customization because why did I epi jump? That's not what Skate is. Skate is not a Skate Sim. It's not supposed to be a Skate Sim, but they have added quite a lot of elements and things that,
I gotta use more no complies in this game. I forget how sick they look.
So let's quickly hop into my settings and show you guys how I have this game set up for the ultimate realistic skate experience.
Let's see what we're working with here. Also, I'm gonna have this video as well as Pigeon Thief's channel in the description down below. He's posting a ton of, I think most creators are right now in the skateboarding game genre. Looks like he's been streaming and yeah, uploading super consistently as well. So if you're into the new EA Skate content, definitely check out his channel.
Go to gameplay. So I use the experience control scheme. There's not really much difference between the three control schemes.
I will say, and I mean this in a good way, there is a lot of fine-tuning in the settings, like almost an overwhelming amount, which I would much prefer over very limited selections. I'm just gonna skip through here. Experience, we're on that. Kind of just scrolling around here. Oh, I want to see what he says about flick it sensitivity.
Okay, so the first thing that I have customized here is I have my flick it sensitivity to 100. I think by default it's at 50. So it means that just kind of when you touch the analog stick to do a kickflip and stuff, it feels a little bit more responsive in my opinion. Now, the main reason that I have this set to 100 is because I have an old beat up controller. These analog sticks are worn down to nothing. This setting definitely makes controlling your flip speed a lot easier. So let's say,
let's try making our first change here, because yeah, we are at 50. So oh, there's no in between. It's just 0, 50, or 100. So kind of just cruising around and seeing if I notice anything. Oh, that's supposed to be a blizzard flip. I don't notice too much of a difference, to be honest. I'm gonna leave it though. I don't notice much.
Hey, I want to do some slow flips down this set. There's a nice slow back heel. How about just a nice
It's funny,
slow...
because I'm so guilty of this too. You know how like it's a meme in like the gaming world, how reflections, like puddles on the ground, for whatever reason we just associate like puddles and reflections with good graphics. It's It's like an ongoing joke in like the racing sim department, at least. I feel like the skateboard game equivalent of that is slow flips. For whatever reason, like seeing crazy slow flips.
How about just a nice slow kickflip?
Like, to me, that just screams realism. When, like, in reality, who's actually flipping a kickflip that slow downstairs? I don't know. It's a funny thing that I've noticed.
And then, if I want to do a fast kickflip, just a normal speed, just like that, just a normal tray flip like that, normal backside heel. So I find that having the flick it sensitivity at 100 really gives you more control. It makes it easier to control your flip speed. The next setting
I like that.
that I have on here is forward to pump. So instead of using the...
I have that. Again, I'm gonna... If you want this full video, like I said, I'm gonna have it linked. I'm just kind of trying to skim through. This is one that I wanted to do. The hold fakie stance. As of now, I have mine off. So for example, if we are skateboarding, which is what we do in this game, and I do a backside flip or fakie for a sec, and then it switches to now a skating switch. And if we go ahead and where is it? Turn that on. Now, if we do that same backside flip, we hold that fakie stance endlessly until we push, and then it'll reset us when you push the push button. And then this, I didn't even realize this until I watched Pigeon Thief's video, but we do that backside flip. We're going fakie or switch right now. But now if we do a switch trick, we'll do switch heel. It looks switch. See how we're still standing switch. So we're doing these switch tricks, and it just adds, it's like that extra, I'll do a comparison versus before. You do the backside flip. Now we're standing switch, and if we're doing these switch flip, top tier game. I do not know. I've never had that happen before. Did it save our settings? It did. Cool. Okay. So yeah, there you have it. Pigeon Thief goes more in depth if you care about the details of it. I'm going to leave that on.
That's it for the controls. Let's move on to the assists. This is where you can...
This one I think is pretty self-explanatory. My minimum pop height is at 0. That's a big one if you want to do the low pop tricks and whatnot. Because again, apparently low popping equals realism in my brain too.
Grind assist all the way down to 0.
I will say, I have been playing with my grind assist down to 0. Up until recently, I switched it to 25. Someone in my chat actually recommended I try that. I have been doing more of the challenges, and the line challenges in particular. I was getting so frustrated playing with the 0 grind alignment or whatever it's called. So I found that 25 gives you a decent balance where you can still get into things. Like you can do the tricks that you're trying to do, but it doesn't magnetize you on like it does if you're playing on 100 or whatever. Like here, we'll do kickflip front crook minus the kickflip. We actually got into it versus 0. We probably would have missed it. So that's all personal preference in my opinion. It doesn't add or subtract from the realism that much. What I really want to adjust are the camera settings. So my camera settings are completely default right now. I haven't changed or touched anything. I want to see what he has to say about this, because this is new to the Skate series. Before it was just what, high or low, that's all you had.
Okay, and I'm quickly going to show off my camera settings. So if you want to get a camera similar to mine, this is what I like. I know advanced camera settings has some nice stuff, being able to settings. So if you
we're copying them. 6 10 60 off 4 low. 6 10 60 off 4 low. I actually remembered that.
I know advanced camera settings has some nice stuff, being able to switch side controls. This is similar.
Oh, see, I haven't even explored this menu. I was wondering about this. This is cool.
In this case, the left analog stick. So say I want to skate this ledge here. I want to see it better. I switch the camera angle, and then I can switch.
I definitely want that on. Switch side controls on. Cool, okay. So now I push this. Aha! I like that a lot. So we can do tray flip and then switch sides. Why aren't you switching sides? Why aren't you there it goes. My controller, I will say, same excuse as Pigeon Thief. My controller is super old and clapped out, and my left analog stick doesn't always work. So sometimes pushing it as a button malfunctions. Yeah, it might be time to upgrade the old controller.
And that is pretty much all the settings that you can turn on to make this game as realistic as physically possible for now. I'm hoping...
Okay, so it honestly wasn't too much. Okay, I actually only changed, what, a couple settings. But let's skate around and see if we notice a difference at all. And I will be focusing on realism for the trick selection and whatnot. This gap looks pretty sick. This would be such a cool spot in real life with this rail this low right there. I also got to remember you can baby pop by just flicking down on the left stick. It gives you these little curb ollies. So we do baby pop. Oh, I gotta go faster than that. Run, throw down. I'm so bad. Ooh, okay. Bear with me here. Also, for maximum realism, I am going to get rid of as much as I can. Name tags off, scoring ticker off, D-pad on HUD off, flick it visualizer off. I pretty much want everything off. Unfortunately, the map, the giant map in the compass, that you can't get rid of that, which I really wish you could. Aside from that, we have a pretty clean UI. I turned off V, that little robot that pops up all the time too. So here we go. We'll do our baby pop, ollie. Oh, not realistic. What is happening? I think we gotta come at it straighter. That was good. I liked that. I liked the slow flip. It almost looked like we had a like sketchy animation, which I didn't think they had in the game. Dude, no, for sure. Look at that. I didn't know that was a thing. That was so... I'm way too hyped on that for some reason. Ooh, OG locals building the scene since day one. I better be on there. I have my my jacket to prove that I'm a founding founder. Look at that. See? In case you didn't believe me. That's funny. I wonder if I am. Oh yeah, that was me. Did you see that? That was me. Hold on. Replay. Go back. Right there. That's me. That's me. That's your boy. Wow. I wonder what the odds of me timing that right are, or if it knows that I'm in the lobby. That ramen lord. Look, I'll prove it. That's me. That's funny. Anyway, back to realism. No having fun allowed. I like this spot. A little baby pop up, ollie up, and then... Oh, I want to do a slow hard flip. Maybe even speed check. Oh, hold on. I guess really we don't want the speed check because we're already going slow enough. I want to get the hard flip. Just not flicking it right. Realism. Whoa, I think I accidentally wallied that. That was it, but I didn't slow rotate it. This looks like I was gonna say, this looks like a nice flat bar and homie just gets bodied on it. Let's have some fun with some grinds. So, always like to start it out with good old 50-50. That's probably the only trick I do in real life. But then something I want to work on are Smiths and Feebles, because I can never do them, as you can see. I also for sure just burnt out this guy's session. Should we find a different rail? Let's get this one instead. Because I know like the input for it. I'm supposed to go up on the right stick and then to the right. But honestly, this might be where having that 25 grind alignment or whatever it's called, that could be, yeah, that could be doing more damage than help on like precision grinds like that. Because even though I'm doing the right input, it's auto snapping me to that overcrook. Oh man, okay, come on. I gotta be a little bit more right. Nah, barely. Then front feeble. See, it really wants to give me the crooks. Ooh, that wasn't a bad one. I like the other rail way better. This one's too short, but popped it way too high. How is our pinch on that? Not bad. You know how in Session or Skater XL you can actually get a pinch, like where that left wheel gets pinched towards the board like it would in real life? I don't know if we have that level of realism in this game. Guess we'll find out. Maybe they'll add it later, who knows. Oh look, homie left. All right, we have our spot to ourselves now. Let's see if we've learned anything. Nope, that's supposed to be a Smith. Maybe I just gotta stay farther to the right than I think, like over there. Yeah, that's too far. I guess it is just my angle of approach. That should have been it. Now I'm curious if I go ahead and lower this. Try 15 maybe. See if that's a better balance. No. No. Come on now. Do we want to lower that even more apparently? Do we go back to, let's try 5, I guess? Of course. I finally get into the Smith grind. I finally do what I was trying to do. And the game said, nope. Is it at least going to throw us back where we were? Yeah, at least we're still here. Okay. It looks like it does directly relate to that grind alignment setting. It's kind of a trade-off if you want to be decent at Smith grinds or if you want to not get frustrated during all the challenges. What about front feeble? That's kind of the same controls. Woo! Did not mean to do the kickflip in, but that looked good. Straight front feeble. Oops, a little bit too far. Yeah, see, I'm gonna do a bit of fine tuning with this grind assist. Let's go back. Let's try 20. That might be a little high. 15, maybe that's the sweet spot. Ooh, that might be it. Oh, this glitch too. The thing that just popped up, the error request. Doesn't matter how many times you decline it. I think it always comes back. We'll see. Usually you have to restart the game. It looks like that might have fixed it. Now this is something I want to experiment with more. The combo grinds. This is a completely new feature that I can't do, where you can kind of fiddle your stick. You can fiddle your stick just right, and you can do these combos where we got no slide. I tweaked my stick a little bit, and you can see there, you can like bump into other combos. Like you could never do that. Like in the previous skate games, you'd have to do an ollie, like pop to the next trick. Here you can just slide it in. But I don't have much experience with using that feature yet. But I think you can do it out of like with any trick. So if we do kickflip, back Smith. Oh, maybe not. Like I'm trying to get, you know, Smith to... Oh no, the error's back. Leave me. Oh no. It might be stuck with us for now until we restart the game. The decline... Oh, there it goes. I almost want like a longer rail so I can fiddle with the controls more. I'm wondering if you can do like, because obviously you can do like no slides to crooks or relatively, you know, easy tricks. I'm curious if you can do like a front truck to back truck trick, like a crook back Smith without popping in between them. That'd be sick. Where am I? I haven't even unlocked the challenges over here. I don't even know where I am. I'm lost. Fast travel over here. I think there's some rails and whatnot to mess with. We could even do it on a ledge. So, crook. See, so we can do, like, we're all staying on the front truck during that whole combo. And that might be a limitation we have. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to drop it down to the back truck. I know that you could, like, now you could pop it. That's how you can do the transition. But I'm trying to see if we can do it without the pop. So we're here. Yeah, I'll have to keep messing with that. Dude, the error keeps coming back. We might have to restart the game. I have to spam Y over and over again, then eventually it goes away, but it always comes back. It's back already. All right, we're gonna restart it really quick. I've noticed the game's gotten buggier, which makes sense. I'm sure there's more and more people playing it now, so the servers are overloaded. The first like day or two, I wasn't having any issues, and now there's been a lot. Please tell me we're not gonna have any glitches. Let's just hope it boots us right in. Voila, we are in. We're back, and I don't see the error yet. All right. It's funny. I was gonna say, let's focus on realism now as we fly around the map. I feel like we have a decent understanding of the new features now. We have our settings dialed to the, you know, quote unquote, most realistic settings we can. And I know we don't have keyframes yet, but let's try to get some realistic clips. Ooh, you know I'm a sucker for a curve ledge. Maybe a backsmith backside flip. Backsmiths are not my specialty as you... Oh, let's do a trick over this bench too. You know what? Let's do a trick up the curb too. It's turning into a line. Let's make it harder for ourselves. Baby pop, keep it easy. Heel flip. Okay, and then backsmith, backside flip. We're gonna get this. I'm doing all of the wrong tricks. No, the error is back. Oh no, whatever, we're gonna deal with it. It's gone. Dude, I get too flustered. Left, up, left, up, left, up. That's what we're doing. Baby ollie. Heel flip. Left up. I did it, just wrong space. There it is. That was good. I'm proud of myself. Pat myself on the back. It's always funny because I don't think this has always been my playstyle with Skater XL or Session or any of those, you know, realistic skate sim games. I'll spend 20, 30, 40 minutes on one trick or one line. And it's fun for stream, but it gets super repetitive for like YouTube videos. But I will say, doing stuff like this, it's giving me that same satisfaction that I get with the more realistic skateboarding sims like Session and whatnot. Backsmith. Looks like it's a little choppy on the replay. Like I'm noticing weird little frame drops or something. It might only be when I'm using the slow-mo. Just watching it one more time. Yeah, no, that felt good. More of this, more of this. Oh, here's that gap that they did the hard flip in the trailer that I got all wet over. Oh, and there's the dish in front of it. Maybe I'm gonna see if this looks realistic or not. I might scrap the first trick. Yeah, I don't know if I can make that look good. I want to do like a smooth ollie, like not to flat, and then not a 10-foot high back three. Oh, that was closer. Got a baby pop in. See, even with that back three, I'm low popping it as much as I can. But we're still going a little bit higher than I'd like. Oh, I'm gonna scrap the first trick and we'll just skate over that gap. Maybe instead, here, I got an idea. Instead, what we can do is we'll do like trick up, toss one of those little speed checks in there, and then, oh, realism, baby. You see the vision though, you see the vision. The whole point of a speed check is to slow down though, so we gotta go extra fast. Maybe we don't need the speed check though. I just like how they look. Fine, no speed check. Great. This gap is massive though. Like what would a realistic trick down this be? So what? 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, either 10 or 11. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19. This is like a 25 stair. At least. So this is a massive, massive stair set in real life. So if we're talking realism, that might be like an ollie max. So we'll do the front shove up and then I'm trying to barely clear the fence, you know? It's just that ollies aren't the most exciting trick in a skateboarding game. Oh, whoa, we like firecrackered him. You see that? Ollie down it and then land in firecracker. I meant to do that. Okay, I want to do a nice slow tray flip. So even though it might be a little big for this to be quote unquote realistic, I want to see if we can get a saucy one. Maybe we tossed a couple pushes in there. Nice. Oh yeah, see if I can get that, but a tray flip and not doing that, that's what I want. Oh. Okay, it's doable though. Nah, that was too fast. More speed. Ah! Seems like even going maximum speed, I'm like clipping them. I'm not even clearing it. One of those days. At least it drops us off where we were. Realism, baby. Varial flip 50, 50, 180. Love that trick. That's what we need. Not that. Come on, we got the speed. This is a rough one, boys. What is going on here? The game is punishing me for trying to play realistically. I feel like I don't have much time. I just need to do the tray flip. That's all I want. That is the farthest thing from what I wanted, unfortunately. I was going for a slow flip and not firecrackering the stairs. And instead we got a fast flip and firecrackering the stairs. Yeah, I would say that that was not very high up on our realistic chart. I find myself really enjoying little lines, like ledge line. 'Cause you see a bunch of people doing mega Christ air backflips, these huge jumps and gaps and whatnot. And I'm a fan of, like, you know, stuff like this, some quick-footed. I don't know about that last trick. You know what I'm saying, though? I like the back, oopsies. Back tail big spin. Switch front heel. Definitely, okay, definitely no push before that ledge. The whole thing should be a no push line after the first trick. I don't know what the last trick should be yet, though. You know what, guys? I'm gonna call it there. It started out good. We're going downhill quick. Hopefully they're able to resolve these server issues soon. At least I was able to get my realistic settings set. So once they sort out these server issues, we're good to go. Let me know if you guys got other settings you want me to experiment with or fine tune to give me a more realistic playstyle. The game is so new, I'm down to experiment with just about everything. Appreciate you guys watching. Catch you next video, assuming this works. Peace out.